Hey, soul survivors, we are going to talk about mortification. The narcissist can have it, we can have it, and how it changes lives. So, mortification is when things get so extreme and so bad that it almost forces a change in direction. It causes severe depression, seeing a loss of everything. Now, a narcissist will handle it different than we handle it. Sometimes, they can be so embarrassed or whatever that they just walk away, but there are times that they may actually try to change. That's what's happened with these self-aware people, that they're willing to at least try. And you got to be really careful with the narcissist, because a lot of times it's short-lived and they don't want to put the effort in. But during our depression, that sometimes we have to get to the point where we've had enough. So I've been to the point where I've been crying, wailing. I have the most soundproof, wonderful townhouse that my party boy frat house neighbors love to blare their music, and I don't hear it. But I was wailing so hard and crying that they could hear how sad I was. And, we get stuck sometimes in debilitation where it's almost impossible to move forward, that we need that closure so bad that we are searching for answers instead of accepting the truth. The closure comes from what is in front of us. And, if it's meant to be, it'll all come back around. But is it really meant to be? But if it is meant to be and they've changed, we need to grow as well. So, in the healing process, when we grow, we can reflect back and really see what we went through and have a better way of discerning whether we should or shouldn't go back. Usually narcissists don't change, so just know that. But today I had gone to the most wonderful baby shower, and it was also her grandfather's 80th birthday party, which is my dad's cousin. So however that is, second cousin once removed, I'm not sure. But reconnecting with family members, my sister was there, my niece was there, the weather was absolutely perfect. And this summer, I am committed to making changes in my life, because I've been in that depression, that funk where you don't get out and do things. And I kind of want to get back into my feminine energy. There was a viewer that I did a response video for on, becoming too independent. And it's great. I'm kind of old fashioned. It's great that I can get a job. It's great that I can fix everything. I've hung drywall, changed toilets, all these things. But sometimes, I get so independent that I don't accept people helping me. And that forms relationships. And I'm kind of debating. I wore a dress today, and I had this mortification happen when my daughter was 5 years old, where I had a full length dress on. It was one of those straight down dresses, but the wind caught it up somehow. I don't even know. I'm 6'1" and caught it up from my ankles up over my shoulders as I'm trying bent over to buckle my daughter in. I'm exposed to the world. So wearing dresses kind of terrifies me, but I wore a dress today and it was nice. And I saw a post on Facebook of a kind of friend of mine who said 3 generations of women and all in dresses. And, you know, sometimes that feminine energy makes a difference in a relationship. So know who you are, you know, what type of person do you want? So if you're in my kind of situation, I would like a provider. I don't mind adding to the finances, but I would love to be the homemaker and the cook and all those things. That's what makes me happy, and taking care of grandkids and being available to run the children around. Whether it's grandkids or, our children, things like that, even if they're stepchildren, that's where my happiness lives. That's where my you know purpose in life is. Everybody has a different purpose, but you know when we live in what we want, I want to be the feminine woman, but I'm wearing sweats. I threw out my sweats. You'll be proud of me. I wanted to wear some, and I'm like, dang it, I threw them all out. But I still had those leggings, things like that. But we have to present ourselves in, what we want the perfect image for ourselves. So, you know, I kind of got lazy in a sense, or put on the shelf for too long, that some of the things that I should have been doing anyways that would have them look at me in a different light. So it's like I wanted to share my time with him. So I didn't have that much time with him. So all that extra time was wasted time. So when he would look at my life or the things that we would talk about, it's a lot of wasted time. And when we have experiences, today I was able to tell you about what I did today. And when we are not getting out there and doing things, it takes away from some of the experiences that we can share, or the relations that we can share. Like, oh yeah, I was just at that marina. That marina is great. And why don't you come join us on a boat trip or whatever? But it opens up opportunities. When we sit at home, we close off so many opportunities. So even if it doesn't expand out, it still expands within you. Like the weather was so nice and it was great food. And, even if they weren't there, the food wasn't there. The weather was phenomenal. You had to walk to the bathroom, but it was a nice little walk. You get to get out there. I took my dog for a walk today. I got home kind of late, but I think about my dog. She loves me, and I hear she cries when I'm not around. She's so loyal that I still wanted to take her, because, she needs some exercise, but it's also good for me. It all works out, when, even if it's a dog, I'm empathizing with the dog that she needs exercise, but it gives me what I need as well. So this summer, I'm getting into my feminine energy. I'm exercising more. I'm experiencing more. I'm uplifting myself, and I'm giving myself a little grace, a little break. I'm a workaholic, and that is a trauma response. I have a clean house, but like my basement's cluttered. I need to tackle that. That is a trauma response. So getting rid of, it was really interesting. I saw this one thing that is so true, that all our items talk to us. The items that we have, whether I have skates in the kitchen that I'm ready to just grab so I can go to the skating rink, but those are reminders of saying you're not doing what you should be doing. You should be skating more. Or dishes on the counter. You need to do your dishes. Everything kind of talks to us. Or I like the way they put it. Right now I got a blanket that Dixie kind of crumpled up, and it's talking to me. It's saying, you need to fix me. So when we can minimize things, it's not all this overpowering. You need to do the laundry, you need to do this, you didn't make your bed, this, that when you are more, even your clothes, you got that pair of jeans that are too tight, or however you want to gain or lose weight, but if those jeans are too small, they're talking to you. You gain some weight. Are you ever going to use me again? That sometimes declutters our mind, because I thought that was really interesting. Our items sometimes consume us. And I always said that my biggest blessings are sometimes also my biggest curse. I have a ton of clothes. I am blessed with clothes. It's a pain to organize it, especially shoes. I am so blessed with shoes. But organizing them and trying to find them is a curse. And sometimes we have to let go of some things to open ourselves up. So, what are some changes you're going to do this summer? I don't know. How long do you think I can last with the dress challenge? Now, when I go back to school, I am going to wear pants, but for the summer, I don't know. kind of thinking about it. What are some changes you want to make? They will change your life, even little things. I'll see you soon.